It's Wednesday here, and we are live for another random session. Let me pull away this. Oh, I'm losing it here. Let me take away this overlay. How you all doing out there? Let me know that you're watching. You can see that I'm actually by myself right now because, yes, our little daughter is taking a bit longer to go to sleep. But let me know that you're hearing me loud and clear. Hello from Portugal. What are we all drinking? We are drinking today. We're going to be, because of all of the last couple of sessions, we had a couple of really, really bad sessions of quite terrible tea. So we've got something special. I'm pulling out the big guns. I'm pulling out our 1970s Lual, which is a tea which is heavily prized at our place. We don't touch it that often, but today is going to be the day. And if we decide to go a little bit further into the session, then I've got another tea as well lined up, which is underneath this table. I'm not going to drink anything that's younger than 20 years old today. So let me know what you're drinking. Bibi's drinking chrysanthemum. How lovely, how beautiful. It's been a while since I've had chrysanthemum. Hello, Luke from Germany. Hello, Bait D from Austria. Let me show the chat overlay here. Ham CK from New Zealand, or Hamk from New Zealand. Mike from Leeds, drinking Bright Heart, so you're drinking Lual as well. Bo from Denmark, nice to see you. Mark from Germany, nice to see you. Pontus Presents from Sweden, nice to see you. Chai tea, I should say, from Canada. Lao Rao, hello. Philip, hello. Philip's drinking Black Rose. Roger, what's up? How you all doing? Zooted Man has got the nugs in the zoot, nugs in the nugberry in the office. We've got Mate from Hungary. Hello. How do you say hello in Hungary again, in Hungarian? Sia. Is it Sia? Yeah, Sia. And then you say hello for goodbye. It's this strange mix-up, isn't it? Leah Loves Curry. Leah's Loves Curry is going to go and dig out, I think, Atlas Tapestry. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
Patrick, hello from Denver. Elaine from New Jersey. Lovely to see you all on this Wednesday evening. Unfortunately, the sun has already set. Winter is definitely the days are shortening. Let's put it that way. But that's okay. We can get cozy up with the tea. It's all good. Hello, Riccardo from Italy. Hello, Kyle from WA. I'm not quite sure. My US states are not that great, but you're drinking Bamboo Saver. Anyway, lovely to see you all. Welcome to a Mayleaf live session. We've got 115 of you, at least on YouTube, probably more once we count Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and all of those other platforms. So you don't know what we're drinking. We're drinking 1970s Lual. Because we were so unlucky with it was actually normal. Like the samples are usually that way, but we didn't find any winners. So we've got some 1970s Lual, a nice treat for us. Before we get started, any questions that you might have, hit us up with some questions. Miranda says, good to have you back from Disney. No Mickey Mouse ears. Yeah.
No.
We resisted.
There was so many Mickey Mouse ears going around. And
another thing that was really popular was the little Ratatouille.
Yeah, but they had like different characters that you could just slip, was it hook on?
Were they Velcroed on or hooked on?
I think they were hooked, like little pinches.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, we went to Paris for the end of last week, and we went to Disneyland to bring Ayana to go and visit Disneyland. Yes, we succumbed, and we went on a Friday, but it was still busy as hell.
Yeah.
But it was, you know what, it was fine. It was good.
It was good. It was magical. Ayana really loved it.
She did. Waiting 2.5 hours to see a princess for 1 minute.
3 hours.
Not quite sure that it's worth doing that, sitting around for 3 hours to say hello to a princess, to a woman dressed up as a princess, and take a picture. But apart from that, we're all good.
You were like, Ayana, we've waited 3 hours for this. Make sure you ask a little bit of questions, anything, exactly. What you're gonna say. And Ayana was like, I have a mosquito bite. This is what I'm gonna say.
She promised me, she assured me she wasn't going to clam up. She assured me that she was going to talk. I said, we've been waiting for this long. Have a conversation. And then the moment she got in, she went like this.
I saw her instantly. I was like, oh.
And we're like, come on, look at Belle. This is beautiful Belle. And she's just like,
yeah.
but it was
She's
cute.
a bit like me. She gets a bit shy.
It is cute. It is cute.
It's sweet.
But apart from that, pretty well organized.
Yeah.
It was good.
Very
it was
well
fine.
organised,
It was
yeah.
good. The light show at the end is pretty good.
Oh,
The
that was
30-year
really cool.
anniversary. They do it with drones, and it's actually pretty impressive. How many they had, like, I don't know, 50 or 100 drones up in the sky doing all sorts of crazy stuff.
Drones. I was like, what?
It was really
like
quite
laser?
cool, actually. I thought drones would be a bit lame, but actually it was quite cool.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Philip says next time pay for the fast track. You don't get fast track with princesses, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have.
Yeah, he
paid.
was looking at like, can just miss the queue?
No, you can't. They have fast track for other rides, but not that one. Beth says, what did you do to pass the waiting hours? What did we do? We sat, we chatted, we ate baguettes.
Yeah, we ate some lovely baguettes.
We made our own baguettes from Mamiche.
pickles.
If you live in Paris, man, Mamiche is a great boulangerie.
I'm so glad they're not here. I would go there every day.
We would blimp out. We would just be blimp heads.
The choux bun. That was the best, with like all that lovely creamy, fluffy, cloudy goodness in the middle, vanilla, flavored, like nice choux bun. It's like
any Parisians in the house? Any Parisians in the house? Let us know what you think of Mamiche, and is there a better boulangerie? I'm sure that everyone has their opinions. Let's see a few more comments. Greetings from Luxembourg. I visited your store in Camden during my London trip 2 weeks ago. Very lovely experience. Very glad to hear it.
That's very cool.
Current Jade Star is awesome. Glad to hear it.
It really is.
A question here. Let's see what this question is. I have a question a bit out of the topic, Don. Okay. Which right Pu-erh from your website as my first right Pu-erh ever as to get to know tea would you recommend most? I'll let you answer that first, and I'll give you my...
I want to say stuff that we don't have in stock. It's like, not charm. No, Ball Pit.
Yeah, I would probably say Ball Pit.
Ball Pit Tycoon is
just so delicious and so caramelled, and I think that
silky.
Like that. I mean, there are different styles of right Pu-erh, but I think that would be more universal.
Actually,
Bling Rock
loves curry is right.
Yeah.
Bling Rock is one that has gone.
That's true.
Everyone.
That's true. It's been in our catalogue for so long that I've kind of like it's forgotten. But Bling Rock for sure.
Yeah.
Bling Rock
because it's a bit lighter, less like
a bit fruitier.
A bit on the more the fruitier end. Yeah. Go with Bling Rock to start. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Miranda says, what does Miranda say? Hello.
And then move on to the Ball Pit Tycoon because it's so caramelly.
Yeah, or get samples of both and you can try.
Get samples of both, yes.
Because they are very different and they show off the range.
Yeah.
And then maybe get a sample of just Yunnan Tour as well, because it is classic or autumn light.
True.
Anyway,
that's true.
Get samples of everything. Miranda, I need to go to Paris next year. London in October is already planned. Let us know when you're here.
Yeah.
Paris in May sounds awesome. Yeah, go check out all of those boulangeries. Whew. We look exhausted, apparently.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah, our makeup team isn't quite with us tonight.
Yeah.
It has been quite exhausting since we got back. It's just been full on because whenever you go away, there's always the catch up, isn't it? That's always the problem. You spend a few days before going away just like trying to get everything ready.
Yeah.
Like with work and then going, and then when you come back it's just mad catch up. So it has been a bit crazy. It's been 4:30 a.m. rise for me today, and I've been filming the whole day with a couple of people, so I'm talked out, which you probably hear a little bit, but anyway.
What did you taste? What can I ask?
We tasted Diamond Twilight and Luminary Misfit.
Oh, nice. We cleaned up the shelves.
Yeah, can you see how lovely?
We spent a good chunk of Tuesday just going quick, whilst Ayana is at university and nursery.
Yeah, while she was at nursery, we did a clean up, so it's much more organised here. Beth says the tour is a sleeper. I agree. It's just one that goes under the radar a bit. Okay, M. Urton says, I know the girl who opened Mamiche. Definitely engaged 100% in making the best without making too much of a fuss. Hey, I have to say, I was mighty impressed with the choux, the cookie. The sandwiches. The sandwiches were really good. They deserve success. You know when you taste quality, you just taste quality and you're like, you deserve success. Anyway, talking about tasting quality, let us get involved here. So if you pull up that basket down there, we're drinking out of our black shisha We got 1970s Lual. I don't even know if this is still in stock or not. Is it? Probably not. I don't think so.
I need to get more up to date with things.
I don't know. But it's one of our prized teas, so we're definitely deserving.
Beautiful. I like that pot.
Yeah,
we don't
so do
use
I.
it enough.
I know, exactly. That's why I pulled it out.
I love it.
And then we've got our little weird ass
I'm gonna do
owl, the grumpy looking owl. But I just felt like that was the tea pet for today.
lovely. Should I
So,
go 5 or 6
just
grams?
don't. I don't even know why I took the scale out. Just do it by eye. It's fine.
I think I'm gonna go 6.
Do 6. That's good.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a proper sesh.
Yeah.
Proper sesh. What are you all drinking out there? Beth says, "Okay, I think I'll break into my Deep Heart. It's the oldest I have. It is a great tea. I love Deep Heart."
Join us.
Um,
Love it.
Shadieria. On a more curious note, a long time ago, I tried to introduce my SO. What's that? I don't know these codes. I don't know. Somebody close to them. To Gong Fu tea and made the mistake of using ripe to start. It didn't go well. Haha. Any recommendations for trying again? Hey, listen, you'd be surprised. Sometimes, people just, what's the word? Not navigate to. Are drawn to like weird ass teas or teas that you wouldn't think are particularly sort of universal.
True.
I would say oolongs.
Yeah.
Oolongs.
You can't go wrong with like
a significant other.
Oolong.
Thank you. I'm not good with the codes.
I think like yes, osmanthus oolong or like.
Yeah, don't go scented though.
But it's a lovely taste.
It's a lovely taste, but like go pure. I would go oolong.
Like Alician cream or midnight sun or something.
Well, I always break out dansongs because of the aromatic smash that you get.
True. Which dansong though?
Any.
We had pomelo today.
Did you?
Yeah, so good. And then I had some pomelo, but it was like the crushed end of the leaves. And I was like, okay, this is not going to be the best kind of session. And then my team had it at the bar. They were just drinking the fresh batch because I had just refilled the tin and I didn't know. And they were like, guess what tea this is? And it kind of smelled different because and tasted different because the teas were so crushed on my end.
Yeah.
But I was like, but it really reminds me of pomelo. And they're like, definitely pomelo. I was like,
it's amazing how the smell changes with just crushing the leaf.
But I struggled, because definitely it makes a difference.
All right, drink that. 153 people watching
Drink it.
on. Oh, sorry. Smell it. I told you. I've been literally. I woke up at 4:30. I worked until 10, and then these guys came around, and we've been filming from 10 until 5:30. I called you.
Yeah.
And then I set this up. So excuse me if I slur, and excuse me if I collapse. Hopefully this tea is gonna pick me up.
Okay. I'm trying to get smelling notes, but all I can think of, that smells lovely.
It's okay. Smelling lovely is good. How is the barista kettle working for you? I like it, apart from the fact that it loses heat way too quickly. And that annoys me.
Kelvin. So, singing otter. I like
Singing
it.
otter, yeah.
Do you have a singing otter in your household?
I am a bit tea drunk, I have to say. I drunk quite a few sessions. I've had 3 sessions today, and they've been all quite heavyweight. Pu-erhs and aged whites.
Gosh, this is like sunflower seeds with hazelnut chocolate bar with a drizzle of treacle on top.
Sounds lovely. Carl asks, have we been to Philippe Conticini? There's a Philippe Conticini in Camden, isn't there? I've not tried their giant croissant. Maybe one day when I can get back to the baked goods, because right now I'm after Paris. I just got to hold back a little bit. This is the black gold shisha. I don't even know if it's in stock, Joey, but it should be, but I can't quite know. This is a shisha. It's called Black Gold on our website.
I'm so sorry. I've taken
That's
all the smell.
Yes, you have. You've sucked all the smell away. You smell sucker. Oh no, it's still
I'm
there.
a bit selfish sometimes with drinks and smells, aren't I?
A bit. So betel nut, hazelnut syrup.
Ah yeah, betel nut.
Lots of hazelnut, tons and tons of hazelnut and betel. a little bit of creme caramel, a little bit of celery tops. Very, very nice indeed. All right, let's give these a rinse. Let's wake up these leaves after 50 plus years of slumber.
It's got a little bit of like coriander when it becomes a flower and mint when it becomes a flower, and you put them two together under your nose and it has a little bit of that going on.
I love the way your flavor, your tasting notes are always so specific to what happened in the last couple of weeks.
In the last couple of weeks, I grew some coriander to its full potential, okay? I tasted some amazing coriander flower. It's so delicious. It's so floral.
No, you can.
Okay.
Let me just have my moment.
And then it becomes a seed, right? It had to leave some. It becomes a seed. And then didn't I say that last time?
You did.
Oh, bloody hell. So you know.
Bread and butter pudding.
Repeating myself like an old lady.
It's okay. That's what partners are for, to check you. You said that already.
No, you didn't. I checked myself and
I
then
know,
you said...
but I didn't want to embarrass you in front of 153 people.
Well, would have been embarrassing if I kept going.
True. So, bread and butter pudding, definitely bready, baked, but custardy as well. Oh, it's such a lovely smell.
Yeah, but I get molasses like a Jamaican cake. You know, this
Jamaican
cake. Oh my laddie, it's really like opened up after the. Did you put wet? Was it wet? It's half
that's
wet.
rinsed. It's
What?
half rinsed.
Interesting.
Don't.
Quite
cross
like that.
Yeah,
Little halfy.
It's like it's in between the second step and the third step of our 10-step tasting. Eye dry leaf, nose dry leaf, nose semi-dry, and then nose wet. It's the new one. We've added an extra.
I like that.
Yeah.
A little bit wet and
there you
some
go.
dry.
We've just created a new technique. It's a pro move. The semi-wet, nose semi-wet. So I'm going to rinse it properly.
No one's going to know that about you guys.
Yeah, this is only for the live crew.
Yeah.
No semi-wet leaf.
No.
Oh yeah, it's changed. Yeah, because now it's fully wet.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, exactly.
What's it changed into?
It's almost kind of less on the sweet side. It's more. The betel nut has come through more.
Yeah, it's like gone back to dry.
Yeah.
Weird.
Very
Lots. Oh
weird.
no, but there's this creaminess. What is it?
Trying to find that specific note.
Struggle.
Have you guys had that struggle? I have it all the time.
Chestnut puree.
Chestnut puree. Ooh.
Yeah, like what do you call it in French?
Marron.
No, châtaigne.
Châtaigne, pardon. But no, it's châtaigne, but they say marron, like confiture de marron.
Ouais,
but it's
châtaigne,
true, it's châtaigne.
Ah, châtaigne, huh? Okay, let's put it
Oh
up.
my gosh, that's full on that.
Yeah.
Oh, I had it with some yogurt at my dad's. I love it.
It's such a Frenchy thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I was like, Ayana, you must try this.
She loved it.
She loved it.
So what have you been doing? How's your week been? What have you been drinking? What have you been eating? What have you been doing? Have you pulled a muscle like she just did?
Oh, why?
Yes, the sound in the background is, for some reason, my computer is going nuts, isn't it?
Going...
Sorry, let's do this. We'll move this closer. Hopefully, that means that you don't hear it so much.
You're going to just hear
much
us,
louder.
Breathe in and breathe out. ASMR style.
Yeah, exactly.
Not to everyone's cup of tea.
We can do the ASMR-y. Oh, that didn't work. I'm not very good at it, but I can do this.
No, that is never nice.
I like that
drizzle,
sound. I like that sound.
Yeah, but like clink, clink.
Okay,
it's when
right.
it's like clink, maybe. Then,
There you go.
Did that work?
Did that work? I don't know. Right, drinking out of some new cups.
Oh. Yeah, why do you guys think of this cup?
Yeah, she's not that into it. Are you?
Yeah, it reminds me. What did it remind me of?
French towels.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Kitchen
because it's got
towels.
this blue lines on it. Anyway, let's just take this moment and drink this delicious tea that has been sleeping for 50 years.
Goodness. It is full on dark brown sugar for me.
It's like walking into a cave made out of brown sugar.
Yeah, exactly. Perfectly described.
It's like wet and cavernous.
Yeah.
But then you
my
chip a
goodness.
bit off. A little
Yes.
bit of brown sugar. No, Celine's cup is a cup which is just in our collection. It's this one here.
It's quite nice.
It's nice, yeah. We're working on teaware. Loads of teaware plans coming in.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't quite top the other one though.
Spontaneous bumbler moment. Yeah, when you're going to drink a tea which has been sitting in your cupboards and waiting for over 50 years to be drunk, you got to give it its due. Roger says Candyland Cavern. Yeah, that would have been a good name for it. Azur says sipping chilled hojicha. Wish I would drink that Lual. Oh, it's so nice. The way that it creates this cooling, juicy, bright finish is amazing with all of that hazelnut bread and butter pudding and brown sugar.
Bread and butter pudding, hazelnut, crème, confiture de marron, all on that dessert.
Oh my gosh!
Yum.
And then a little bit of the woods and the clays and the vinyls coming through.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, the vinyl is like
Delicious.
on the aftertaste, but the frontal notes are very much brown sugar and yeah, confiture de marron. Love it. Yummy. You know, the last live, we were definitely like, the sound was so bad.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I never watched back. Watched back.
I watched back because I was trying to work out if you had done a giveaway. Which
Oh,
I
by the
didn't.
way, I've changed the settings a little bit on the camera, so hopefully you have less of this out of sync thing. Let's see.
Yeah, because that was well annoying.
Under the advice of somebody on Instagram, sorry, I forgot who. If it was you, shout out to you. I changed the frame rate. So let's see if that makes any difference at all. This is the black gold shisha, and I don't know if it's online. Somebody can tell me if it's online or not. It should be online, or it might be out of stock and we're waiting for more stock. Yes. Sorry, I was thinking that sound is going to make people want to go to the toilet.
Yeah, it made me want to go to the toilet. But okay.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Thank you to the 161 people plus who are joining us right now. And
Happy
whenever
tea
I
time.
have these sessions, I get myself very wet.
Yeah, just roll it up, innit? You don't
Yeah.
want to show your arms.
I'm going to show my arms.
You're gonna.
I'm going to show my arms, people.
I mean, you've been working on your arms a little bit now, pulling yourself up.
Yeah, trying my best. Yeah. All right, so we won't do any more ASMR. It's going to make everyone go to the toilet. Okay, gotcha. We gotcha. What about slurpy sounds? Some people love them, some people hate them. Some people love chomping sounds. Some people like, ah.
Yeah, I knew someone that hated
Yeah.
ASMR. It's like, please no.
Yeah. Oh, it is such a lovely tea.
Oh my goodness.
Elegant and powerful at the same time.
Ooh, yeah. I was like, I would go out with this tea in my head, and I was like, can I say that?
I'm not jealous. You can date this tea. A little
Yeah,
moist.
this is.
Here we go. I knew I shouldn't have said it because I said, what did I say? Every time I have these sessions, I get wet, and then people say moist. I knew it.
So dirty-minded. Or naturally
Do you still produce music,
minded?
Don? Unfortunately not. I really, really would love to. I'm looking at gear. I need to sell my gear to get some money to put into new gear that is more efficient. Thank you, Matt. The black gold shisha is in stock on the website. There you go.
Oh, lovely.
I love the way people know how much is in stock.
How'd you know?
Because what they do is they just keep adding until it goes, oh, no, we can't add anymore.
All right, you guys got patience, man.
But I think I've figured a way around that. I think that we've made the maximum 120 no matter what, I think. So we might have more, or it might be, I don't know.
I don't know, with teaware like that, usually we don't have a huge amount.
No, that sounds about right. What was my digital audio workstation of choice? I was a Logic person. I was using Logic, but it's been so long. Oh, okay. Advice here for Carlin Peters. I'm in a tea rut. Oh no! Which tea will blow my socks off and get me excited again?
Ooh, okay.
Well, it's hard to know what you were drinking before, so maybe a little bit more information would be good.
Yeah. What have you tasted recently that you're gonna go, oh, it's not quite my thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would help.
But yeah, throw out some suggestions. I mean,
still would blow my socks off again. Yeah, it just depends what you.
Why not have a gyokuro, like have a proper mad gyokuro intensity session, just to like blow your taste buds off.
Yeah. Or I was gonna say this tea.
Oh, this one? I'm not sure. I don't think this is available.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was from ages ago, wasn't it?
I would love to own a clay pot. I keep putting the genie into my cart and then back out again. Which is the genie one? Lantern? The lantern, maybe?
Maybe the lantern,
Maybe the lantern, yeah. That's a good one. All right, any other questions?
I get it though. I do. Oh my goodness, I do that all the time at the moment. I add like clothes to cart and I don't press buy. You know, you just kind of go, can I spend that right now? Yeah. And then you go back and it's out of stock and you're like, no.
Yeah, that's always the worst, isn't it?
Yeah.
Suddenly you want it so much more. It's like, why?
Yeah.
I've been trying to buy a bike, like a pedal bike.
Still not happened.
And I was doing so much research, going and researching different types of bikes, and I was thinking, you know, and so finally sort of made some decisions. Every one I chose, out of stock. I'm like, this is like driving me mad. Now I've got to go back and do more research.
And the weird thing is, it looks like it's in stock. It's only if you press a certain button on
it's
the
when
page.
you choose your size. They're like, oh, sorry, we don't have that size. You know,
Yeah, they should do like no, actually, it's the same with clothes. Never mind.
Clone Hugger says, I drink cold brews whenever I'm on a tea rut. It slowly gets me excited to try more. It's an interesting option. Yeah.
That's...
Everyone's saying jelly juice, jelly vampire. Yep, that is one that, I mean, if you're not excited by jelly vampire, then we have problems, people. Annoying customer says,
what a name.
I love it. I'm opening, at least you're honest. I'm opening a tea house in Oregon. Well, I hope you don't get annoying customers. Please tell me the thing you wish you knew the most before you opened yours. There are people out there that are just so annoying. But there are actually, there are some crazy, like, I would say, be prepared for crazies.
Yeah.
For some reason, they're
happens.
drawn to tea houses. When I say crazies, I don't mean that really in a totally derogatory way. But people who are, let's say,
angry.
see the world differently and can be a bit pent up. That's why they gravitate towards tea houses, because they know that there might be a salvation in the tea house, but you're gonna have to deal with them.
Yeah.
No, but on a serious note,
someone made me cry like that. You know that?
Who made you cry?
A customer a long time ago.
When?
I think it was before we went out, maybe.
Was it the £5 lady?
Yes.
It's always the £5 lady. I hear about this £5 lady.
I'll always remember that. I'm sorry. It shocked me how much like she was just, hardcore.
She accused you of stealing from her, didn't she?
Yeah, and I had no pockets on me, and the till was empty. I was like, "Where the hell do you think I would put your £5?"
Yeah, but she was
next level.
She was next level. I would say, opening a tea house, look at how long people, quite rightly, because tea is a drink to be consumed, slowly and at your own pace, and you've got to give people time. But, you've got to factor in that a tea house has slow turnover of tables.
Yes.
And so you've got to factor that into like how you figure out your financials. I would say, look at, what you can do to elevate the experience so that you can make the hour or two that they're sitting there worthwhile for them, so that they can pay enough money to make it worthwhile for them and it's justified. I would say, What else would you say? Staff, very, very important, as
yeah.
always. Make sure you've got, you know, people who are passionate about tea. There's nothing worse, and we've had them in the past where people come in and you can see that the person behind the bar is just not that into it, or like they're just like, oh yeah, try that green tea. You know, it's so annoying. You know, thankfully we've got a great team at the moment.
Such a great team. Shout out to my team.
Shout out to the crew. And what else? Any other advice?
Get some good teas in, obviously. Don't go for side. Like maybe not, maybe you're into it, maybe you're not into it. Just go for the ones you go, oh yeah.
Of course. Stock good teas. Claire, yeah, the woman who wouldn't leave until using the bathroom at closing time. So for those of you who don't know the story, there was a woman who always used to wind us up.
She would always wait.
Yeah, she would always wait until the last moment when we were about to we'd say, you know, it's time to leave, Then she would go to the toilet and she would spend ages in the toilet, keeping our staff waiting. She did it intentionally. I don't know why. In the end, one of our staff members, Ugo, refused to let her go to the toilet. So she went outside and started pissing on the street, screaming, "Look what you're making me do!" It was a moment. It was a moment.
Wow.
Have you ever had to fire staff? Yeah, of course. It's part of running a business. It's not fun, but you got to do it. Cool says you should serve durian ice cream. We've got some durian ice cream actually in the freezer.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's very expensive. So, you know, I don't know how much people would be prepared to pay.
Yeah.
Brian has confirmed that the genie pot is indeed the Wu XML lantern. A gorgeous one.
Oh, look at that. T-shirt.
A gorgeous exclusive design. So this is our exclusive design with Master Wu and the flat top Junda, which I can't, and this one. These two are, you can only get this shape.
When we were cleaning, Don was like, there's a pot missing. And I was thinking, how the hell do you remember which pot is missing? It's like, there's definitely a pot missing.
I found it.
Freaking out, and then
I found it. Staff training. Too often you can see an owner has passion as curated selection, but staff can't represent it. I agree 100%. Like building the passion in the team is very, very, very important. Building a team that works well together. That's, you know, it's always humans that are the joy and the horror of pretty much all situations, right? And so, yeah, you got to work on that.
Do you think that's why your Mid-Journey always pulls out some really dark images when you try and
human nature, yeah. Kelvin says, I'm there Friday night.
Yeah!
Nice. For anybody who's joining us Friday, we're having our lock-in Tea After Dark Friday, so in a couple of days. So yeah, excited. It's been a little while since we've had one, but a month and a half. She's there this time, and we are gonna have a mighty session. I've got some teas that I'm gonna bring. I'm gonna bring some one tea that just blows my mind that I'm gonna bring.
Oh,
yeah,
not that one.
No, not that one. Will we do a video about how to care and clean pots? Well, it's pretty simple. Pots are very basic, right? You just need to make sure you don't leave the leaves in there for like days and days and days.
Never do that. We've done that.
Make sure that you always remember after your session to empty the leaf, or at least the next day. Rinse it with water. Give it a good rub with a good cloth. Normally the pots come in a bag or something, or a cloth is in there, so you can do that, and then make sure you leave the lid off to let it dry, so it dries completely before you put the lid back on. And from time to time, I like to scrub the inside out so that I take away the tea coating.
The patina?
Yeah, because I want the clay to have an effect on the tea, and I don't really want it to be reduce that effect by the patina.
Like my dad did with his pot.
Yeah.
It was
thick coating.
But he did lots of herbs, anyway.
My mouth gets super dry during tea, and especially shung sessions, and no matter how much water I drink, it's like I can't stay hydrated enough for a good session. I've had those sessions before as well, where like there's nothing you can do. It's just Gandhi's sandal, right? You're like, I get that.
Annoying, yeah.
I actually find that it's not dependent upon the tea. Because I can drink a tea and find it's fine, and then this one session where it suddenly hits.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's something to do with the water.
Yeah, we've had times where it's been like that.
Yeah.
It was strange, yeah.
It's weird.
And it's
an
the
odd
tea
one.
that we've had before, like the day before, and it wasn't like that. Yeah, it's weird. Why?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit of a mystery.
It's a mystery.
Les loves curry. We are not going to be talking about favorite employees. That would be a disaster for the team.
Honestly, though, I don't have one. I love them all.
Good
I
answer.
love you all.
Beth says dangerous question. Indeed, swerved. Would Mayleaf be interested in some designs for T-shirts and stuff? So we have our merch store, although our merch area is just merch@mayleaf.com. And yeah, sure, always interested in seeing designs. Do the Master Wu pots really crack if you directly put hot water in it? No, it's never happened to me.
No.
But we have to put caution in because I think it has happened.
Oh, it says on our website. Oh.
I think it happened once in 15 years. Yeah, and I think that the person was living in a very cold environment.
Oh.
So it was like really cold and they put boiling hot water in. So technically it's possible. It's never happened to me. So I wouldn't really worry about it. But, we sort of make sure we have to advise people in case that happens.
That's interesting. A sick part of me kind of want to try, like put it in the freezer and then put hot water just to see if it does.
Okay, do it.
No, I'm not going to do that.
No, we've got that lantern pot that is broken. You got glitter on your face.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's because I'm
You
magic.
could try it there.
Which one?
The lantern.
Oh,
with the
the one
broken
that
lid.
your mum took.
Oh, my mum took it. Okay.
I forgot to bring it back. I wanted to put a little dry flour in it because we don't have any
that'd be
lid,
lovely.
and I forgot.
Marco Paolo says, eat a French pastry. Yeah, eating something like nuts or something buttery may help.
Ah, that's a good idea.
Possibly. I find it's also if you vape or you
definitely
have a spliff or something. There's an interaction that can happen.
Yeah, not all the time.
Not
though.
all the time, but there's an
Yeah.
interaction that can happen. I don't know what it is, but
Yeah.
that's usually when I find that it's most extreme. I know I'm gonna hit it, but I'm trying to do many things at the same time. All right, you do this part then. How about that?
What's that? What am I
You
doing?
should pick out comments and read them.
I have
Just don't read them before.
Fine, I'll do the tea.
There you go. You want a swapsy?
Yeah, all right.
All right, swapsy. Come on then. Musical chairs.
La, 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 la.
With rising popularity and success, do you find yourself able to invest into higher quality teas and teaware without risking financial loss from it not being sold? Yes, there is more safety net. For sure, there's more safety net, right? The more people follow you, the more you feel comfortable that you can buy. It's not that we buy higher quality tea, no, but we might buy more quantity of the tea.
Yeah.
As opposed to just buying like a few kilos of a really expensive tea, we'll feel a bit more comfortable to buy a bit more.
Plus, sometimes they're not expensive if you get a really good one.
Yeah.
So, hopefully, get that.
Yeah, that's what we love, isn't it?
Yeah.
Love the hoodies in the merch shop. Thank you, Claire.
Thank you, Claire.
There's plenty of new design. I think most of the new designs are now up there, I think. Which is my favorite green tea? You know I can't answer these questions. The favorite tea question is impossible because I love them all at different times, and that is genuine. That's not just me trying to squirm out of trying to give you an answer.
Currently, I've been into green coil.
Green coil.
And it was never my favorite green tea, but...
Yeah. Green coil.
Yeah.
We had it on the weekend, did we?
Yeah.
And it was so good.
Did we cold
so
brew
good.
it? I think we cold brewed it.
No, I flash brewed. I heated it. I cooked.
You cooked it.
See, I can't speak. I brewed it in hot water and then put ice in it. So I flash chilled it.
That's right.
It was spectacular.
Yeah.
I mean, they talk about the shocking aroma of green coil. So the story with green coil is it was shocking or arresting aroma tea.
Oh, yeah.
Because in the story goes that the pickers were picking it and then they ran out of space and a woman with heaving bosoms, this what in my imagination, put some put some of the fresh leaves in her cleavage,
Wow.
and the warmth of her bosom made the aroma go up her nose, and
Wow,
she like had
that's
this is the most amazing aroma, and so they called it
Interesting.
something like amazing aroma tea, and then the emperor came and was like, nah, that's vulgar. We're calling it green snail of spring.
But we will keep the bosom idea.
But you can think about bosoms every time you drink it, and I do.
Oh my gosh, that's all I'm going to think about every time I have that tea. That is interesting.
Yeah, think about bosoms. Brian Casimano, I'm not going to keep saying names. Brian says, I'm curious about what recipe of water you guys use. We use tap water, in it, mate. We use tap water,
No.
but we filter it
Yes, we
twice.
filter it.
So it goes through 2 filters that are like industrial filters. It goes through a grander system, and then it gets stored here with charcoal. In the tea house, we don't have the charcoal step because we haven't figured out a way to do it properly, to let it sit with charcoal. We've got too fast a turnaround, but that's the process we have here. You can play with the recipes, but I think that the most important thing is being practical. You need to find something that's going to practically work, not something that is going to be like some one-off water that you create a recipe and you've got this small amount, and like it's got to be practical, I think.
Yeah.
We got 195 people plus watching, 195
Booyah.
on YouTube and more on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, most likely. And if you're watching on a vertical format, then head over to YouTube or Facebook so that you can watch it, and I think Twitter, on a
Bigger
horizontal
screen.
format. Why?
Otherwise, we cut off. But maybe.
So yeah, cannabis suppresses. I really can't speak today. Suppresses salivation. I think that there's certainly some. When I found that I'm less and less inclined to have a combo, because I find that actually doesn't really help, like my tasting.
I'm still inclined.
You're still there inclined.
Although if you have edibles, that tends.
Still, I don't know
No,
what it is.
really?
Don, do you think tea has spiritual qualities? Yes, obviously it depends on what your definition of spiritual
Oh,
is.
he's very spiritual.
Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. I do think it has. I think it has. Let's put it this way. I think it has many more effects, both physically, mentally, emotionally, and energetically, than can be just related to the chemical compositions. I think that there is something about terroir. I think there's something about character in everything you consume, not just tea. I think there's something about the character of the plant, the animal, the whatever, that somehow affects you or transforms you in some way. You know, spiritual, does it bring you closer to the divine? Well, I mean, you know, if closer to the divine means that you are more in tune with the present moment, more in tune with the essences of life, then I would say so.
It's like the moon reacting with drinks and food and all of that.
Are you talking about the tasting
Yeah,
calendar?
I'm just kind of thinking overview.
Hey, have
like,
you guys seen this tasting calendar? There's a calendar, it's for wine, isn't it?
It's for wine.
But I'm sure it applies to tea, where they say that there are some days which are better to taste than others, according to I think not just the moon, but other things. But you know, I don't know. And there's times when it's best for growing and times for best. Anyway, I don't really pay much attention to that because otherwise I wouldn't get through all the samples. But it is interesting for sure.
Tea spirituality, So
Let's
I keep
see.
burping.
Matt says, picked up the flute brewer. On my last order, it brings another level of enjoyment to brewing green teas.
Agreed.
The aesthetic of brewing green
The
tea in
whole
a flute
thing.
brewer is amazing. And yes, you don't need the gong d'ave.
And sometimes I bring it on travels because it's just easy. It's one thing when you travel.
Yeah, sure. It is. It's very convenient, efficient, and beautiful. What's not to love?
Yeah.
I know you're not a doctor. No, I'm not. But can I drink tea when I have a urinary infection? I mean, my instinctive answer, non-medical answer, is yes, because if you have a urinary infection, you do want to flush
it
as much as possible. A lot of urinary infections can be exacerbated by dehydration, but I'm not sure for sure. And I don't know if tea is better than water or cranberry juice or whatever it
Drink
might
nettle. My dad always drinks nettle.
be. Yeah, nettle.
Great stuff.
Obligatory comment asking for JS6. It's still in its beautiful still storage, doing its thing.
Yeah, it's getting primer.
Hokui this year was pinnacle, is pinnacle. We've nearly run out. That's why I say was. All right, so, oh my gosh, I missed all of these comments.
What?
Too many comments. We're going to stop now because I just want to enjoy a few more brews of this tea.
Oh, forgotten brew.
It's fine. It'll handle it. Not a problem at
Not
all.
a problem.
Pas de problème.
Pas de problème.
Pas de problème du tout. Pas du tout.
That beautiful colour. Sorry, here you go. Here you go. Was that your teapot?
Yeah.
Chosen. Well, we didn't give it any tea.
Yeah, give it a little bit, a little droplet.
Here you go.
What brewing time did we start from? We didn't count, but I would guess about 20 seconds.
We
or
use
so.
our instinct, our tea instinct.
Ooh, we got some people watching. Lara, Don, I happened to be in the store on Monday when you guys were looking at some new light colored teaware. It looked beautiful. Are there plans for some new wares in the future? Yep.
Yeah.
So we are, as I said before, we're looking at new teaware, and you witnessed our little discussion with different artists, trying to work out the best designs. So it was a bit of behind the scenes peek
You
that
know
you had
what?
there, Lara.
I was trying to see the teaware, but my team was so like, I need to see it first. That it took a while before I got to see it, isn't it?
Yes, you gave priority to your team. See, as a manager, you said, "Oi, team, me first."
Yeah, I didn't.
But they were just hanging about, as you probably saw, Lara. All the team hanging around, just figuring out what would work best with the teaware.
I mean, it's lovely though.
Yeah, if you
It's
happen to
great.
come by the store and you see us, then feel free to come and say hi. By the way, don't feel shy.
Yeah.
We're always ready to say hi to the peeps out there. Beautiful, beautiful tea.
Yeah, it's such a pretty color. Did someone
And the brew
cherry
is
juice?
perfect. Yeah, it
It's
is
true.
gorgeous.
That's spot on liquor description, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it is so good. And now I'm starting to feel a different feeling. The Lual is now settling in.
Is it calming your?
It's filling all of
your
the craggy edges, and like I'm feeling
Are you being sanded
smoothed out.
down?
Yeah, I'm being sanded. I wish.
Sanding down.
November Crash asks, is it possible to only buy the Guy One lids? Oh no, that's it. No, that wasn't the one. No, and that wasn't the one. See, it moves too quick. No, not really, because if we take a lid, then we can't sell the Guy One. Now, occasionally we break a Guy One body, and so
True.
we've got a spare lid, so it doesn't hurt to ask.
Yeah.
You
Email
can
us.
always write to us, email us, and we'll take a look in the warehouse to see if there's, because we don't throw it away. If there's spares, we'll keep them, because then we can make up one if we need to. So there's no harm in asking.
But she's awesome.
So let's deal with that one. If I cross the ocean, can I crash at your house? I think not. I think that we're not really taking lodgers at the moment.
If
house.
that happened, I'd be like every day.
We'd be in trouble, I think.
Trouble.
Have we ever released a bitter tea like Pu-erh? We have released a Pu-erh. Psychic Stream Seeker was a Pu-erh.
Yeah.
Bitter ripe tea. Bitter ripe tea.
Isn't Pu-erh is bitter?
But it's
in
not
general.
ripe.
That's true. I don't think we have.
I think that probably the most bitter ripe that we have released is probably Atlas Tapestry. When you say, I mean, I'm not saying it's bitter, but because it's made from a dansong, it's got that different character to it.
Yeah, I think I just remember as fruity, but I think, I guess in some ways, yes.
People are wanting sleepovers, pajama party.
Pajama party. I end up well into it.
Oh, she would love
bouncing
it.
around.
She'd be like, yay!
Oopsies.
People breaking their teaware. I broke that black tokonami Kyushu lid twice and fixed it the first time and gave up the second. I use a glass pot lid as replacement. Yeah, sometimes the little weird Frankenstein hybrid pots, they can look really nice. So it can happen.
Does it look nice?
I'm not quite sure that would work, but who knows?
Gotta try what you get to try, isn't it?
All right.
They're
Are we
pricey.
going to drink another tea? Oh,
You got another one.
I
also,
do.
you got just hanging
Yeah,
about.
just a little pot just hanging about
Yeah,
there.
I keep having my arm like.
I know, it's
Oh,
just,
cute.
you can't see it. It's out of frame. The table continues.
So yeah.
Leah loves curry. Says, "Yeah, I'm drinking out of this tapestry now, and it's got the bits. Yeah, it's got that little, that
little
little oomph,
kick.
that little oomph." So I thought,
Yeah. Oh, what's that?
because we were tidying up our tea cupboard.
Yes, I smelled in that pot and I was like, ooh, let me have some of that at some point.
Yeah. So this is
That's
that
a
point.
great one.
So this here, this right here,
Right here, right here.
is, let me just take this away. This right here is a 30-year-old white tea. Although it was 30 years old about 7 or 8 years ago.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's probably
30.
approaching 40 years old.
Yeah, true.
40-year-old
Ooh.
white tea. And I don't know why there's a magnet on it.
Yeah, like it's
But
a
that's
little
kinda cool.
plaything.
And we've only got this much of it.
I thought there was more for some reason when I looked
I
in.
know, I
Can
know.
I smell it?
So we're gonna break out a little scooperino.
You're like, damn, we put them all the way at the top.
I know where my scoops are.
Okay. What?
Yeah.
That doesn't look like a
Yeah.
white tea. Okay, guys, gotta show this. Yeah.
Okay. Now precious.
Yeah, calm down, Celine.
That's good. I reckon that's good. All right. So this is a white tea that is no, I haven't been drinking it in secret. How dare you? That's a white tea, everybody. That's what a white tea looks after nearly 40 years.
That's mad thing.
Ain't it crazy what tea does as it ages? It looks like a yencha, actually, sort of like a
That's what I was
matted
thinking.
out yencha.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Okay, little owlie. You can have some
Luscious.
lusciousness. What should we brew it in?
This?
Oh, I see. That's a good idea. Oh, I put too much there, didn't I? Ding,
Ding.
How cute is this pot?
Oh,
though?
how cute is that pot? How delightful is this little baby
baby.
here? This, I love that little
How big
dink,
is it compared to
that
this
little
one?
ear.
Oh, they're both around the same size, aren't they?
Yeah, I haven't measured the capacity of this. This is going to be first use of this.
Ah, it looks so big
This
when you
pot.
hold it there. It looks so small from here.
Ding.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, let's get
Oh.
some.
What about the tiny, tiny one?
Oh, you want to show them this?
Look at that.
New pot.
Look at that.
Ding.
And it's like, okay, this is my thumb.
Okay, let's do this camera.
How?
Put your thumb in.
Right next to it. That's
It is Ickle.
Thumbelina.
It's an
Sapo.
Ickle Chow Joe. Ickle.
Look at that. Look at that.
That is a solo session.
Yeah.
It's beautifully made.
It's so beautiful. This is the thing, right? Usually they're rough and they don't seem like they're really well made. But this one, I looked at it, I was like, okay, that's proper. That's
Don't
properly
drop
made.
it on. Don't drop it.
Yeah. Whoever did that, skillful fingers, tiny fingers.
I think this is Master Wu.
What?
I think it's Master Wu.
Oh, Master Wu, you did it
He
again.
gave us a little cutesy.
Oh,
This was a
he's-
gift from the Wu.
I love Master
from the
Wu.
man.
He's got such taste, man.
Look at that little cute
He's got such taste.
little thing. We're gonna have to brew in that at some point.
Ah,
The 5-leaf pot.
I'm intentionally overbrewing this.
Yeah, the grumpy owl is bigger than that.
Okay, let's switch that cam. Is it
No,
this
wait,
one?
wait. Look.
Ah.
Grumpy owl. Ickle pot.
Oh my goodness! It's the Grumpy Owl's pot.
Okay, you can switch the camera
It's
now.
like, fine,
I
you
can
don't
do
want to give me tea, I have my own pot. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to brew in this Junie pot. Junie.
See that?
It is.
Ah, it's like crystal.
It's really high pitched, isn't it?
Very high pitch, yeah. Do that little. ASMR? Not that. Just taking it out. There, that. There, that.
It's luscious.
We're such weirdos. Okay, right. Heating up.
Are we weird? I don't think we're weird.
I don't know, man.
Darren says, when I see that shelf, I think, thank God the UK isn't prone to earthquakes. Yeah, we'd be in big trouble.
True.
Somebody likes your ring. You wearing a ring? Oh yeah, you're wearing the engagement ring.
Oh, yes.
That's,
Thank you.
Engagement ring.
The only jewellery that I don't take off because I will lose it. As we all know.
Don, we made the mistake of using our I Ching purple clay teapot for ripe Pu-erhs and made them taste all the same. Do you recommend any other tea types for purple clay other than raw Pu-erhs? Other tea types for purple clay.
Maybe Da Hong Pao?
Yeah, you could.
Maybe Dan Song, I think I've tried and it rounds it up too much. You lose the high notes.
It's mostly raws and ripes.
Maybe oolong, a roasted oolong. Like, just said, I'm thinking the bull rolled midnight sun style oolongs.
Nah,
No.
I wouldn't say so. Nah.
The look on your face, like, what are you chatting about?
Apparently, we are properly weird. Sorry to be the one to have to tell you. It's all right. Honesty is always good.
Always love a good, honest chat.
Somebody needs a pot like that. I'm not sure if you're talking about the ickle or this beautiful tower pot here.
I need the gong dao bei. Oh wait, are you thinking just pouring it straight in?
No, gong dao bei. Pick it.
Yeah, it's over there.
Pick a gong dao bei. I'll pick one.
Yes, please.
We want to see the color, right?
Yes, please.
Then we got to go glass again. We got to go glass again. My mind is literally floating. Can't tell if it's the potion scholar or the nerve medication I'm on.
Yes.
Probably the scholar.
Maybe a mixture.
Let's hope it's the scholar. Let's see, other questions or comments. There's plenty coming. Do cakes usually break up into tiny pieces, or is it a sign of poor quality tea? I wouldn't say it's necessarily a sign of poor quality tea, but obviously the look of the leaves is important at assessing it, but it depends. Is it ripe? Is it raw? Is it white? So there's lots of sort of questions to follow up on that.
True.
What are our thoughts on mutton fat jade porcelain? I recently got a teapot and it's the first I found to have a great pour and perfect lid fit. Yeah, I mean, we don't own one. I've seen them being used. I know of them, but I don't have enough hands-on experience to give you an opinion. But if you find it's great, then I will be paying more attention.
Wouldn't mind one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As if you don't have enough teaware. Ben says, should I feel silly for not being interested in pots? Guy ones are enough for me. No. Hey,
No.
Guy ones, the lightsaber.
Yeah.
It is like, it's all you need. Gong Fu Jedi. It's all you need, Gong Fu Jedi. You don't need anything else.
100%.
But, I mean, hot. Beautiful. I mean, I just love the craftsmanship and the effect that it gives. Now, you might want a Guy one.
Oh, I see.
You might want to go one which is made out of the clay.
You didn't just show that. Oh my goodness.
It's the peeps.
Yeah.
It's the peeps.
No, that's cool.
That's cool.
That's cool.
It's the peeps. That's cool, man. Cool. You sound like Halter. All right.
Cool.
Do you guys miss Halter? Remember Halter?
Halter?
Foundations of Tea series. Shout out Halter. Let us know if you want her back for a live session.
Ooh.
I would like to get Halter in for a live session. That would be cool.
Test Halter out on tasting this. We're like, no.
Can you guys give us the inner tea head circle? You are the inner tea head circle. Yeah. Can you guys give us any information about the Junda Yixing Lao Zerni pot? I can reveal to the inner tea head circle that they are on their way to us, and therefore should be with us in the next 1 to 2 weeks. Ooh, nice. Oh, nice. And I don't know how I'm going to release those because I know that there's so many people that want them. But I guess we'll probably just release them.
Just release them.
Make sure you click that notification button so that you know when it's coming in. When you'll get an email when it's back in stock. And I would advise you to move quickly if you want it.
Why don't I use our tools when
I don't know. We never use the tools. Yeah, Beth says halter for the live session. Halter, if you're watching this on replay, then that's 1 vote. Then another one says, yes, please. And another one says, bring her back.
Okay, get your tea game on, girlie.
There you go.
There you go.
Everyone's asking for the inside scoop. Dwenny Lantern, no, we haven't got that one being made again.
Oh my goodness, sniff that.
Holy moly.
Oh,
hold on. Sorry, everybody.
Shoved it under his nose.
Oh my God, that smells incredible.
That's incredible. Wow, how do you describe the smell though? It's like super intense, full.
It's like you take absolutely everything that you love about an aged white tea.
Yeah.
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
Just loads of treacle and brown sugar. Some preserved plum. But very, very preserved and very, very deep. And then you combine it with everything that you would love from like a cavernous, ripe tea.
Yeah.
And you add some of that smooth, nutty, almond brittle quality of a Lao Tsong Shui Shen Yencha.
Oh, wow.
And you throw all of that together. I said together.
Oh, yeah.
And you make a gorgeous. This is a new pot for those of you who are asking.
Have a smelling note.
Hit us with the smelling note.
Heated up Coca-Cola.
Warm Coke.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it is so delightful.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got a little ball filter, look. Oh, I love it even more.
Oh, so cute. Wow. Oh, man. He's such a skill.
No, this is not Wu.
Who is that?
I can't remember. It's a Junie, though.
Well,
this will be coming into stock at some point. I love it so much. This will definitely be coming into stock. I don't know quite when, but it will be coming into stock. Love it. Love it. And this is its maiden run. We've got another sampler of it, but it was painted and I didn't like the painting on it.
Yeah.
So we got it made without the painting.
Much better without the painting. Ready? Steady?
Oh, that was the dry.
Yes.
Holy.
All right, little owlie. It's your turn. Your turn to shine. Drink up, little one.
Okay, this is difficult. This is a difficult smelling note.
Shush, gâteau.
Okay, this is my smelling note. Take the inside of a dime bar, that almond brittle, right? Not the chocolate, the inside of a dime bar. And then you put it in like a white brioche bun, right? And you eating it by the sea.
Wow, that's so good.
That's what I'm picturing there.
I'm there. There is a drizzle of treacle or something on it.
There's plenty of sweetness as well. A dime bar.
A dime bar.
Dime bar.
Full on
Svenska.
dime bar.
Dime. Swedish. It's like an almond brittle.
It's got like.
Oh, not dime bar. No, not dime bar in the US. Different dime bar.
You're not thinking of the little square ones that have caramel inside.
Yeah, or they can be long and flat.
Yeah.
But I think in the States, there's a dime bar as well. It's different.
Oh, really?
I think.
Oh, I want to try
Let us
that.
know. I think in the States or maybe in Canada, they're different.
But you're thinking of
Ben,
the ones...
I mean dime, D-A-I-M.
Yeah,
exactly.
the ones you can get in IKEA, right?
That you always get in IKEA. Oh, the little balls, the little dime balls.
Oh, I always used to get the flat ones.
I always used to get the flat ones as well.
Yeah, yeah.
But have you ever had the balls?
No.
Have you ever had the dime ice cream where they take vanilla soft scoop and they dip it in the balls?
Oh, no, I have. I remember.
But that's when I was young and I could handle sugar. That's a bit
Yeah, man.
extreme.
Sugar is too intense.
Darren says, "Do you have ketchup chips over there?" No, but we've got crisps, not chips, mate. We've got crisps.
Is it chips? Do you say chips in America?
They say chips for crisps.
It's the same
They
in
got
French.
it all wrong.
It's the same in
It's
French.
all wrong. It's crisps.
So 2 countries have it that way around,
All
and
wrong.
we're
Hey.
right.
Chips is chips.
But they
Chips
say
is French fries.
fries.
I
Yeah.
know, but they shouldn't even say French fries because they're
Should say
invented in
fries.
Belgium, right?
Yeah, but they say fries and chips. And it's
Now
the same
we're
in
getting
French.
into the
frites
arguments.
and chips. But we go, what? What do we do? Crisps.
Crisps and chips. French fries are the thin ones. Chips are fat, chunky delights,
Yeah, okay.
and then crisps are crisps. Anyway,
So what are the Belgium like fat frites? What would you call that?
Belgian fries. Anyway,
I got him. Got it.
hey Ben, no knocking the Brits' foods, all right? Crisps team, nice one. I trust the UK with a lot of things. Food is not one of them. Hey.
To be fair, there is some good food in UK. You just
There's
gotta
bomb
find
food
it.
in the UK. You just gotta find it. Yeah.
Okay, just don't go to the little cabs.
Frank says,
offense,
same
guys.
in the Netherlands. Is it chips or crisps? Look, I don't. Look, it doesn't matter. It's like driving on
It's
the right or
fine.
driving on the left. You know,
Yeah.
there's one right way. There's a right way, and everyone's doing it wrong.
I love it. It's fine. It's fine. There is a right way.
Hey, no,
there's a
but
wrong-
driving on the left comes from people riding horses, right? And you wanted to protect yourself. You need to be right-handed with your sword. If someone's coming down the other lane, the other side, you need to be able to. Most
Yeah.
people are right-handed, so you have to stay on the left.
But why are most people right-handed?
Well, that's a question I don't have the answer to.
And are there
Does
really-
anybody have the answer to that? Why are most people right-handed? Is there a reason?
And are they really right-handed, or have they just been taught to be right-handed, and therefore lots of people are right-handed? But actually,
I think they
maybe
are
there's
really
a 50-50.
right-handed. I think they are. Color versus color. Yeah, here we go. The spelling issue. I'm always being corrected on whatever software I use. It's always like, you're spelling this wrong because I put a U. And I'm like, no, I'm not.
Correct
like,
yourself, computer.
It's like analyzing or like, the Z.
Oh, yes.
Because you can spell it with a Z or an S.
I mean, analyzing.
Sorry, a Z or an S.
It should probably be Z.
Okay, should we focus on the T?
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
You can argue amongst yourselves about that.
People don't need to argue. They can debate. Oh, that's
Yeah,
so
Mishkin,
strong.
you say it.
That's some strong. He's like, why is my mummy on the wrong hand side?
Wrong hand side, yeah, because you're in the continent. This is one of the best sips of tea I've had in weeks.
I mean, this is like mixing Midsummer Light Show with some Jade Star, like Jade Star 7, with some
That is insanely good.
else is it reminding me?
Insanely good.
a bit of white peony. You know, it's like all the best white teas put together.
Yeah, it's like take your best of white tea experiences, bundle them into one, concentrate them down,
It is
and then add.
thick. It is thick. Okay, it's thick.
It almost has like a poppy seed black quality to it
Yes.
as well.
Yes. I was thinking it, but I thought that's maybe going too far out. But yes. And the texture. I'm trying to work out if it's buttery or avocado style oil. But it's it's like that thickness that is kind of in
Buttery.
between.
Butter. No. No. Clarified butter. Ghee. It's not like got the milk solids in.
Haven't had that much ghee.
It's a ghee. It's got a ghee butteriness. Chat GPT to the rescue. The exact reason why most people are right-handed is not fully understood, but it is believed to be a combination of genetic, developmental, and environmental factors. That basically means, I don't know. That's Chat GPT's version of,
gonna say that doesn't really answer much. It could be any factors whatsoever.
Z or Z, now I'm thinking Z. Yes,
Z.
there is a reason. Left-handedness is genetic, and there is an advantage to having it present in small percentage. Left-handed people have advantage in fights because most people are one of two. Yeah, okay. But that's not a reason to be left-handed because you can win in fights. But yeah, okay.
Punch you and you will not move.
I love this. Darren sucks at games. Says, UK, we invented pubs. The West, never mind, you're still cool. Hey, don't diss pubs.
Pubs are wonderful, cozy hubs of socialization.
I love a pub. I just wish that they had,
until you get
better
to
drinks. I just wish they had tea.
12 a.m. and then it is a mess. And then you're like...
We're going to start this battle across the ponds.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll take away the chat overlay because that's distracting.
Mishkin
is here.
you.
Hi, Mishkin. I know, little one.
He's
You want
so
some love. Okay. Some say potato, some say potato. I'm sorry, hold on a minute. Who says potato?
Yeah, who says potato?
Does anybody say potato?
That seems like...
And if they do, then
well,
let's
wrong.
just stop being silly.
Let's
okay?
clarify that.
Potato? I mean, you know?
Again, I had one of those recurring moments. Never mind. Let's forget my recurring moment. Oh!
We've started the debate of Brits versus the US and the French. Come on, let's all argue it out.
That's like a light brown
Yeah,
sugar.
kartoffel. There you go. Kartoffel it. Let's just not call them potatoes, potatoes. Let's call them kartoffel.
Yeah. Why kartoffel?
Why do you call it pomme de terre? Apples of the earth.
Because they're
That's
round
a lazy way of saying
and they're
it.
in the earth.
It's like, it looks a bit like an apple, we just call it apple of the earth.
Yeah, that was definitely a lazy move.
No, let's not create a new name. It's like what's growing up there, but it's down there, apple of the earth.
I mean, to be fair, there are some apples that are yellow. No, yes, yellow apples. So maybe they saw one in the tree. Yeah, okay, still lazy. Fair dues, fair dues.
I don't know how we got involved in that. This is amazing.
This is like what I get. Smell light browned sugar if it was made into a candy floss, which sounds weird, but sounds yummy too, doesn't it?
I get where you're coming with the candy floss. I smell a cherry marshmallow, lightly grilled over a hot stones, not fire. That's what I get.
Wow.
There you go. Is this? Oh, this is a forgotten brew. Lovely.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
It's only one of the most expensive teas we have. That's all.
I feel like crying.
Les loves curry. Taters, mate. Yeah, taters.
Yeah, let's go with that one.
What are those Tato crisps or Tato chips? So everyone's like, people in Ireland, in Northern Ireland, they love their Tatos, right?
All right.
I've never had a Tato. Is that something am I really missing out? Should I really try Tatos? Because apparently they are like the bomb.
Why are you talking about potatoes? That's potatoes, no?
But there's a brand of crisps or chips called Tatos. They're apparently really good.
Really?
What the frick is cherry marshmallow? It's something that I made up in my head. That's what it is.
Sounds good, though, no?
But you can imagine it, right? Cherry flavored marshmallow grilled over hot stones. I think you can do that.
Yeah.
Tatos, yeah, Tatos. Let me know. Are you down with the Tatos? Children start off ambidextrous, but then start to favor one side. Ambidexterity can be learnt later in life, though, but if forced, can cause issues. Oh,
really?
What issues? Have you seen that woman who can draw with both her feet and her hands simultaneously?
Yeah.
She's just doing this.
Like you see the drawings underneath, and it's like realistic drawings. I was trying to work out if it was like a fake thing, but it doesn't look like it's fake. It looks like she's just skilled.
Oh my God, this tea.
It's not bitter?
This tea is just amazing. This tea is the kind of tea that if I tasted it as a sample, I wouldn't even care what the price was. I would buy as much as I could get.
Bravo.
I would invest. I would go all in. I'm
Yeah.
all in on this tea.
Yeah.
That tea is
Oh
amazing.
my goodness. Do you think in 40 years' time, all our white teas is going to taste like that?
I damn hope so.
Maybe
I damn
better.
hope so.
Maybe.
It
How big
is
are the seeds?
incredible, that tea. I just don't even want to like talk flavor notes. It's just masterful. And you know that it
Quite
was
big
just some
leaves.
forgotten leaves, right?
Yeah, that's quite
Nobody
big leaves.
considered. Yeah, that's big ass
You know?
leaf. Well, biggish.
Biggish,
leaves.
but it's not like Baimudan style. That's more of a shomei, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is more of a Chaumet picking.
Cool.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Aged your white teas, guys.
This is a nuts tea. So this is the absolute polar opposite of last week. We are tasting some of the most divine liquor.
Thank goodness for
This
that.
is nectar, absolute nectar. Darren says, "Oh man, he's right. UK breakfast is litty, bangers and mash all day." All right, you see, food good, isn't it?
I love bangers and mash.
No, there's lots of great British food. I do. I'm a foodie, and I will criticize foods left, right, and centre. And there are some bad foods here, but there are some great British foods as well.
Yeah.
Don't let the old stereotypes, which were probably true in the 70s, put you off. This is an aged white. Oh, that's a Lual.
From like a 40-year-old aged white.
This is a 50-year-old Lual. This is a 40-year-old aged white, and we're
70-year
doing a double drop.
70-year-old.
I like
Not
tonight.
50-year-old.
50-year-old.
That's 50-year-old?
It was 1970s.
Ah, sorry.
It was 50
I
odd
get
years
no
old.
maths in me.
This is nearly 40-year-old white,
Yeah.
and it is a slamming session.
I think this is gonna get us a bit
Yeah, I'm already
manic.
feeling it. I'm already feeling it.
The
That
first
one
thing-
is knocking me sideways.
Yeah, but my stomach is also reacting. Like, I'm trying not to burp very loudly, but it's definitely a digestif,
Yeah,
alcoholic digestif.
it feels alcoholic. Yeah.
It's
James says, I finally dipped into my pouch of 2021 white that had the humidifying pack in it for aging, and it was wonderful.
really
That was a brilliant way to sell the two together. I'm excited to see how it changes. Yeah, it's amazing. It's remarkable. It is, what's another word for that?
Splendid.
Stupendous.
Stupendous.
How much just changing humidity changes the taste of your tea over
100%.
time.
Didn't Adrian say he was doing that with some of his teas?
Probably.
I think he's
No,
aging.
Roger. We ain't doing a giveaway of this. Sorry, but that's very small.
Yeah, we're like, he's okay.
Sorry, yeah. What were you saying about?
Yeah, I think
Adrian?
Adrian is aging some teas in Romania and in London. I'm brewing it, yeah,
Okay.
because it was so delicious.
I know.
Okay,
I'm
maybe not.
feeling this has
Yeah.
gone like straight up into my sinuses. It's just like created a new third eye, which has opened its eyes like a baby for the first time, and just gone, eh? As-
Oh,
Eh?
little baby eye.
yeah, exactly, with a little yawn. Eh?
I'm
My
gonna
third
do a
eye.
drawing of that with
There
the
you
third
go.
eye. That would be great.
Whoa, this is powerful stuff. This is some potent brew.
This is like when you have shots, you know, alcohol shots, and you get to a certain point where you're just too drunk to even realize that you're having more shots. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm going
Oh
cheers
my
down.
god, it is so good, this tea. I'm gonna cry.
Ah, bon appétit, merci.
Sorry, spontaneous bumbler moment. That is a remarkable, remarkable tea. Anyway,
I'm shocked that it still kept up its flavor after my one forgotten brew.
it is making me go into orbit.
Oh my goodness.
It is, it's like,
Orbit is the right word.
I feel like
Before
I'm
you even said it, I was in space and I was
being
seeing
brought
like
up in some mad white tea vortex.
yes, but not so much a vortex. I feel like I have planets like around the sun around my head.
Oh, you are the center of the universe.
Yeah.
I am the center of the universe. Solipsism.
Slightly farting out little like sunbursts.
Oh my God, it's so strong.
It's so strong.
It's mad.
I don't think I'm going to watch this video again. I think this replay is not going to happen.
Like, I feel like everything, like the whole environment has now changed.
Petitioning for 5 grams giveaway.
No, this tea is, that
Guys,
tea is, that is getting hidden.
I get you. You want it. I get it. I get it. I just, I'm sorry. I think this is going to be a bit of a selfish move on both of us.
It is. Okay, I get it, people. We'll stop talking about how great it is. But if you see us or hear us going off in weird, even more weird than usual orbits, then blame the tea. Blame the tea.
Kelvin, nah. I'd be too jealous if someone else wanted it.
Oh my God. And the sensation now, the finish, so sweet. But instead of coming from the sides, it's coming literally from the back. I feel like I'm at one of those little snakes. It's like I'm getting little...
What?
I'm getting little squirts of sweet nectar.
I got... What's it called? Stitch. Ouchie.
Oh, how did we get this tea? How did we get this tea?
I've got no bloody clue, but I feel like it was on one of our trips.
It was
like
in Xiamen. It was in Xiamen, I remember.
What do you mean? You remember?
I remember getting this tea.
Really?
This was in Xiamen. It was
Wow,
drinking tea with one of our scouts.
Oh my goodness.
And it wasn't even discussed that much. He was just like, oh, I've got a really special tea. I tasted it. I loved it. I found out that was all that he had, like another jar of it, like this much. And so it wasn't for sale. So it was a gift.
Was I there?
No, this was before you arrived. Remember when you came to meet me and I was gone? Do you remember that time in Xiamen?
Oh,
when
yes.
you and your mum came to meet me?
Yes.
And I was just sitting there like this.
Yes.
And you were like, I'm worried about you. What's going on?
Yeah.
That was this.
Yeah. Oh.
That was this.
So
Now
it's
I
the
remember.
first time I'm trying this.
Maybe.
Definitely. Hang on a second. There's not that much in there. There's not that much in there.
I might have consumed it once or twice. But a long time ago.
Goodness, the truth is coming out, guys.
All right, you're in charge of that. So yes, Xiamen. But don't you go hunting around Xiamen for a 40-year-old white. Good luck with that quest.
You never know. You may come up with I don't know, maybe a 50-year-old white. Who knows?
Go on. See if you can one up us. That'll be good.
Hoping for you.
Oh my gosh, I can't. It's really spinning me out in the most delightful way.
Yeah.
It's like this is just elevated itself to God level tea. This goes.
You're like, where do I put this?
This goes
now?
above top shelf.
On the roof.
This is like cloud shelf tea. No, it's not 40-year-old wife. It's a 40-year-old white.
Wife. Stephanie. Stephanie is wifey now.
This
Clearly,
is,
he's had a little affair with it because there's half of it gone.
I know. I didn't know.
This is
No, I
Lual.
didn't get that much. It wasn't.
Really?
No, it wasn't full.
Oh, okay.
No, it wasn't a full canister.
Cool. Cool.
Tea name decided. Nectar squirt. How dare you? That would be that would be such
That's quite spot on though. Nectar squirt is sticking.
No, it's not sticking. Nectar
sticking.
squirt. No, we're not sticking with nectar squirt.
Sorry,
How
what you want
dare
nectar
thee?
squirt?
Do you want some squirt? Do you want some nectar squirt? I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the Junie combined, but this is like a magical elixir.
No. You know, I was just gonna pour some on here, and I was like, don't
You
mix
were
your drinks.
You can double drop.
Yeah.
Now you've said it. We've got to do it.
How can I just do it from your cup?
Yeah. Go on.
Okay. Wait, let me just check. Have that one first.
70's, Lual, 40-year-old white or thereabouts. Doesn't work, does it?
No, it covers up the white.
Now, balls.
Enjoy your cup.
That did not work. Rinse, please. But it was worth a try. Nectar squirt is sticking just, wait, hold on a minute. Just like the name of Don's left nipple, Frederick, as we decided months ago. Oh yeah, I do recall. How did we talk about that? I don't know. I vote for Nectar squirt. This is not a democracy. There's no voting for the name.
I will write
We
it
do
on
not
the
live
tin.
in a democracy here. The tea names are not chosen by vote.
You're quite
How
enjoying
dare
saying
they?
that, aren't you, recently?
I vote for Nectar Squirt, just a little naughty. It's a little naughty, isn't it?
Yeah, little naughty.
The 40-year-old squirter.
Oh my goodness. How do we get onto these conundrums?
It always stems from me saying something unintentionally and
Yeah. But then you
then
realize it as you
realizing
say
it
it.
just when I'm about to say it, and I think, screw it, I'll say it anyway.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. There you go. See? Much more
What? Dainty?
gentle. I like the white cloud shelf. There you go.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, but you know it's going to be called Nectar Squirt from
Nectar
now on.
squirt.
Ay, 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 ay. All right, questions that you may have. I am now in a very tea drunk state, so you can ask me anything. That's not to say I'll answer correctly or answer with any semblance of logic or reason, but you're welcome
intrigued.
to throw in some questions. It is true that our swan song will be a montage of unintentional double entendres. I think someone has done that, haven't they?
What?
I think I did
Maybe
see
swan
some video.
song.
There was a
What's
video
that?
of people cutting up me going, oh, wasn't there? There was.
Oh, yes, there was.
There was, I think.
There was.
I can't remember who, and it was quite a few years ago. But yeah. Yes. What helps you to go to sleep when you were two? You smelt the owl's butt. Did it smell good? Did it smell aged?
It does actually. Smell it.
Oh, yeah, it does. No, that's not good. What helps you to go to sleep when you're 2T high? There's nothing really that helps. Really?
Nothing. No, not really. No.
Eat something, stay up.
Yeah, and then
Deal
good
with
luck
it.
for tomorrow.
Trashiest drink that you... Oh, why is that pinned? I didn't know I could
Well,
do
you know
that.
what we
Oh,
should try? Maybe some vervain. Does that work?
Yeah, maybe. We'll have
That's
to,
what you
we'll have to
didn't
do
say.
the
Shout out to
counterbalance.
you
Sure,
did.
we could do some herbs, that's true.
Herbal
Trashiest
goddess.
drink you indulge in regularly. We don't really... I hate to
Trashiest.
I hate to let you know this. Yeah, I can't speak. I hate to
Inform you of this.
or shatter your expectations that we have secret vices, but we don't really drink a load of trashy stuff.
I mean, Hota sometimes brings stuff that would.
She's outing Halter. Yeah, people bring drinks to us and we are like, we snoot at them. We go,
is this?
oh, that's nice. You can drink it yourself.
Oh my goodness.
No, we don't really drink trashy drinks, do we?
I'm trying to think of the trashiest drink. The only time was when we had that free was it 7-Up or was that a different one? But no,
Can't recall.
not really. You know,
No.
when you've got other things to enjoy,
Yeah,
why do you...
Our daughter likes tonic water.
Yeah.
I know, she really loves tonic water. So she'll drink some tonic water, which we have to mix with gin. But that's about it. Best nuts to pair with teas? Which nuts do you like?
I actually like
To
quite
eat.
like seedy nuts, like
You like seedy nuts. That's
I just got it. You, the sick mind. I meant like pumpkin seeds and like.
yeah, they're not nuts, they're seeds. Don't call them seedy nuts. Oh no. Why? I'm a pecan man myself. Love a good pecan.
Yeah, pecans are lovely.
Pecans and Brazils. Walnuts are okay as well.
True.
Does the Dueni connection have the same properties as the Dueni lantern? Yeah, there or thereabouts. They are different clays. I think the lantern is quite rightly sort of held up as like, oh my God, it's got like such an extensive, powerful effect. But that clay is very, very hard to come by, and so and that's why we haven't ordered it because we can't get that quality anymore. The connections pot is very, very similar, but you know it's different. It's a little bit more transparent, I would say. How many hours do you sleep? Oh, you didn't put the.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Sorry, be right back.
Is she crying?
I don't know.
Forgot to put the camera on. How many hours do you usually sleep per night? I try to sleep. I would like to sleep 8 hours, but I don't. I usually sleep around 6-ish, something like that. But that's not because I'm proud of that. I really think it's not good. I want to sleep longer. So it's a bit annoying. But, you know, that's the way it is. Flute brewer versus clay pot regarding space for oolongs. Any preference? Aren't they both cramped, or it's fine with either? For ball rolled oolongs, I would probably go for a clay pot that has some upward space, bit of upward space, or bigger. A flute brewer is probably, it's good. It's got upward space.
I'm sorry, what?
Which would you prefer, a flute brewer or a pot for oolongs? For ball rolled oolongs.
Or a pot, but what kind of pot are you talking
Exactly, it depends on the shape. I just said upwards, but then the flute brewer is upwards, so that just negates my point altogether.
For oolongs, something that has round, open mouth pot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big opening.
Not like a tiny opening, because that's annoying to take out when you finished.
Yeah.
And not too small, because they open.
Yeah.
Quite a lot.
Yeah, but when it's ball rolled, you've got more. You can fit it in smaller openings.
Oh my god. Okay. Yes.
So yeah, let's stop talking.
Yeah.
Darren asks, "What's your favorite soda?" Okay, let's think
You
back
said
in the
to
day.
me, Mountain Dew before.
No, Lilt.
Lilt. Oh.
I used to love Lilt. When I was a kid,
Lilt.
Lilt was my jam.
Yeah. True. But I really liked 7-Up before I discovered Lilt.
Yeah.
So yeah. First Coca-Cola and then 7-Up and then Lilt.
I mean, you know what? Coca-Cola, I would say it's got a place. It's got a place and a time.
Yeah.
And when it's good with a bit of lemon in and ice, it hits the spot, although I haven't had it for ages. Yeah. Practical question for Gong Fu. If I wait more than half an hour between infusions, should I brew longer or with hotter water than usual? Or maybe do a tea rinsing before the next proper infusion? Half an hour, I wouldn't worry. If it was like 2-3 hours, then a quick rinse is what I'd recommend. In China, they say before you do exercise, you make sure you stretch. And so give it a little rinse. The best nuts are Don and Celine.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. These nuts, macadamia, macadamia, but I'm always cautious with macadamia that I'm going to get a rancid one and it winds me up. Rancid macadamias
It's quite intense.
Not acceptable behavior. What is it about aged teas that cause such a strong psychoactive effect? Listen, I have been saying for years, please, PhD students who want to study this very fundamental existential question needs to reach out to me and we can do that study, because I don't have the tech to do the study, but I'm convinced that there's some other activities going on.
Definitely way more in there.
Vegan Tea Head says, do you suggest putting green teas in a refrigerator in a very hot climate country? Look, what I always say is only do it if you are going to be extremely cautious about aromas entering the tea, because fridge smells. Doesn't matter how clean your fridge is. If it's got food in it, it's going to smell. And teas will soak up smells really easily. So be very, very cautious. The other thing is watch out for condensation. So when you take it out, let it come to room temperature before you open up the pack, because otherwise you may have some condensation issues. So I always say I advise against doing that because there's just too many risks involved.
Sorry.
Ben says he asked the nuts question in good faith. I'm sure you did.
You did.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah.
Doesn't TCM recommend you go to bed by 11 every night? Yes, and I try to go to bed by 11 every night, but I get up around 4:30. So even if I go to bed at 11, I'm still only getting 5 or 6 hours, right? So in order for me to get like 8 hours, I need to go to bed early, right? I need to go to bed sort of before 9. and that relatively happens.
Oh, I was thinking, what is that tea again?
Rather Not Say says bonsoir, quelle belle soirée aujourd'hui. Profitez bien de cette session, c'est super. Merci beaucoup.
Oh, merci.
Jang Battle is underrated.
Jang Battle?
Is it Jang the pot? I don't know. Jang Battle? Not quite. Barrel. There you go. Correct himself. I agree. The barrel pot. I love that pot.
It's true. It's cool. It's very cool.
I love this pot. I just...
Oolongs.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect for oolongs.
No, that's it.
Yeah,
Big
yeah,
opening.
Yeah.
That's
done.
a great pot. Shame it's out of stock. And we're probably not going to get it again.
No, why not?
Because we've got lots of pots that we're buying.
Yeah. It's true.
Oh my gosh, so many questions. 165 people watching on YouTube. We've been an hour and 35 minutes in this session. Do you want us to continue? Do you really want us to continue? Are you sure you want to see us descend into into more mentalism? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm just thinking about what I wanted to ask about, but then I forgot what I was thinking about and asking about. And so
that's where we are.
That's where we are.
Nova says tips on breaking up Huang Pian cakes. They feel like iron. Huang Pian shouldn't feel like iron.
No, Huang Pian should feel really like.
Are you talking about our cake? Huang Pian cake is easy. It's like butter, as the French guy would say.
Take it off with your hands.
Yeah, you could look at it and it disintegrates. Like butter.
Butter.
The tea tasting in these later infusions is just straight up divine nectar.
What? It's still going.
It tastes
going.
as strong as the second infusion, and I F you not. It is incredible. Oh, I always forget that after about 10 seconds after I swallow, this rising, buzzy nectar squirting happens, and it's
That's
lovely.
a little look. Yeah, and it's
A little.
Goodness. I can't believe this is like on the internet forever.
It's not, right? This is not public, right? Oh my god.
And it is a bit like being in the hot sauna, this tea.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's got that woozy feeling.
Yeah, don't stand up.
Yeah, I did earlier, and
You're gonna collapse.
and it's also very like medicinal. You know? I feel like it's
Oh yeah. It's definitely getting you. It's definitely transformative.
yeah.
Sorry, Nova. She says we've got to calm down.
You're right.
We've got to bring it
You're
back to
right.
some semblance of like, let's get responsible, people. Come on. Let's stop messing around. Let's stop pretending that this is, just an informal session in our house. This is actually an event with people watching.
You know what's messed up?
What's messed up?
The calmer I'm trying to be, the more like woo
More
in
jiggly
my
you
head.
are.
Yeah, I am. But you're right. I will restrain myself.
It's got a little bit of a playground rendezvous, molasses, licorice, deep vanilla notes in the empty.
Definitely.
Someone with us here.
A bit of nut.
Finishing a heavy Grandmaster session, feeling woozy as well.
I love Grandmaster.
Love Grandmaster. Love Grandmaster.
We kept quite a lot, we realised, after clearing our space. I was like, oh, here's some more Grandmaster. Ooh.
Yeah, we realised we stashed it away like squirrels.
Yeah.
Because we were like clearing up going, oh, there's another bag of Grandmaster. Interesting. And you were clearing up like, what? Oh, there's another Suddenly we got loads of it.
Yeah, you got well scared.
I'm very happy to hear that the video sync is holding up. I love that. So clearly the advice from somebody out there, thank you, whoever you were,
Cheers.
Is working. Change the frame rate to 30 frames per second. You're all
Such
good
smart people
in
out there.
the hood.
Smarties.
Is the squirt sensation, that's all I read, is the squirt sensation similar to what Diamond Twilight does with that tingling effect?
Have you ever had
A little bit, but no. It's different. It's definitely got its own squirt sensation.
No, yeah. I think it's what I mean. I think you do get some in Diamond Twilight, but it's like this is like 20 to 30 times more
Yeah.
intensified. Yeah.
Did you just stop talking? Okay. Oh, Kelvin, different teas squirt differently. Yep. Yep, that is true. Any update on Japanese blacks? We didn't order any this year. And then there was a little voice in the back of my head that said, yes, you did. Yes, you did order some. But I don't think we did. Little voice, shut up. I don't think we did.
Person to ask.
I don't think we did. Murat says, I'm loving my connection. Dweni pot is such a great pot, but I'm curious how much better the Lantern Dweni is. It's different. I wouldn't say it's better, it's different. The key difference will be that the Lantern made everything like super soft. Now, sometimes you may not want that in a tea pot, right? But
no, tea pot.
I'm struggling here.
You're doing very well.
Thank you very much.
I'm not even.
Let's brew like the most
relax.
Kick-ass
What?
final brew.
That is. It's happening.
1 hour 41 minutes has flown by, everybody. Thank you so much to everybody who's been watching us. We're going to drink one final infusion. So this is your opportunity to hit us up with any questions you may have about tea, and we will try our best from now until the end not to be cheeky about anything whatsoever.
And if anyone else is as tea drunk as us right now, please let us know so we don't feel so alone.
There you go. New name for the live, Squirting with Mayleaf. Your views will explode. Did you use explode intentionally? A question, a sensible question. In Gong Fu Satellite, should I take out the plastic tray inside every time after session and wipe any water that's spilled under it, or can I just rinse the whole thing and leave it to dry? Up to you.
We've done both.
We do both, but
ideally,
best advice would be take it out.
Dry
it doesn't take much, right? Just take it out and give it a dry. There you go.
Take it out.
Take it out, man.
Take
Take it out, man. Are you going to scout more super aged whites for us?
You mean like
this?
40-year-olds?
I mean, listen, if this rocks up on my tea table, on my sampling table, then it will be purchased and you will definitely have a chance. But I've not seen a tea like this before or after. Giveaway time. How would you go about aging oolong? Aging oolong. Can you age green oolongs as well? I would not advise aging green oolongs. I don't think that they really benefit from aging, in my experience. But hey, knock yourself out if you want to. If you want to age, darker oolongs, then I would say airtight. Keep it airtight. Try to promote fermentation. Actually, keep it dry. I think dry and airtight is better. Oh, we found some 25-year-old Tieguanyin, didn't we?
Yes.
That's the advantage of clearing up. You find these gems.
I thought of you, George, if you're watching, because he was like thinking. He was asking the other day, when are we gonna get an aged oolong like that?
We've got some aged oolong coming.
Yeah.
We've got some aged oolong coming.
Yeah.
I've had a few aged oolongs. They can be very mild. I don't know.
Some can, and some can be extremely delicious. Extremely. Yeah, we've had some like mildly aged oolongs. We went in Taiwan.
Yeah.
We've had some, and we're like, yeah.
Yeah, we've had a lot of meh.
Yeah, the
There's
girl
a lot
was
of meh.
really excited for us to try.
Wow.
And
We're like, yeah, it's alright. Yeah, there's a lot of meh out there. Mid is millennial slang for okay. Thank you for educating us.
What is it?
Mid means okay.
Oh.
It's very mid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes
very
sense.
Cool. It's
Very
mid.
Very
okay.
mid. Japanese Pu-erh. Have you ever had one? We've got that Nadeshiko Yamabiko. No, I just
made that up. Didn't
I just mashed that up.
Yamagiko.
Oh my god. Namabuki.
Oh my goodness.
Nadeshiko. I can't remember. Wow, that's terrible. Yamabuki Nadish. We've got one. It's called, what's it called? Koji Plum.
Oh, yes!
Koji Plum. There you go. I love it. Everyone's like, you don't know what mid means. It means mediocre, man. What are you talking about? Sort yourself out. Get up with the language.
It's true, man. Why can't we work that out? So it's simps.
Akina's asking an impossible question. Which teas will be available again that are currently sold out? That's very broad. There is, when a tea cake sells out, then it's almost a certainty that it's not coming back. But other teas are possible.
True.
Possibile.
True. Or haven't we? Bling Rock came back though.
Bling Rock came back, yeah.
That was
the only cake I think that came back.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard from clients about any mold developing in the holes of Gongfu satellite? I'm asking because I have some unpleasant past experiences with trace from other producers.
Oh.
So yeah, I mean, look, all of the gaps in tea trays can become discolored. Mold, I've not really heard of mold, but basically every now and again we give our trays a good soaking in baking soda.
Bicarb and citric acid.
Yeah,
actually.
baking soda and citric acid.
Yes.
But baking soda just by itself will probably do the trick, and that cleans it up proper, disinfects everything, all good in the hood. You need to do that maybe once every few months. It's not really a big deal.
And I don't do that, but if you want to be extra, you can use a little brush to like go between the holes. But it's a long thing.
Yeah, you don't need to do that. If you soak it in a strong concentration of citric acid and baking soda, it will zap any stains quite quickly. Why do I have temporary memory loss when I drink good tea? Because you're so in the present.
You're in the moment.
I don't know. Oh, unbelievable tea. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I don't know what happened.
Johan says, is it okay to leave tea long term in the Ziploc bags your teas come in? Yeah, you can. Is there a Bavida pack size to grams of tea? Okay. Is there a Bavida pack size to grams of tea ratio to follow? Nah, whatever fits the container. I think it's maintaining that stable humidity is not going to be severely impacted if the pack is really small compared to big. As long as it sort of looks like it's. If you've got obviously a big urn like that and you put a little Bavida pack, then it's probably not so good. But I think that they just have to work a bit harder to balance out the humidity.
Yeah, plus it depends how humid you want it. If you want it super, then add an extra. Make it more like a Hong Kong style fermentation.
Absolutely. Any hints on how you're aging JS6? We're going airtight and we're going with more humidity.
Yeah. Just
to try it out. Might fail completely.
Yeah, I found a little experiment that I think we randomly did.
We've got lots of experiments.
With what was it called? My favorite, Top Highness. Found it in like a nicely airtight jar. I was like, ooh, should we try it on the next live? See how it's changed.
We've got loads of experiments that we found hiding away in our cupboards.
We should definitely try that. Have the fresh. I love Top Highness so much.
Top Highness, yeah.
Try the our cake that's just out in the cupboard, and then the airtight one in it.
In it, straight up in it.
For that.
We're going to start to need.
Should we do that now?
No. We're going to start a tea. But you know what?
What?
This tea is just not giving up.
It's not giving up. Actually,
It is. That's a 30 infusion tea.
Considering I overbrewed on the third.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It tastes literally as strong as like the third or fourth infusion. It is a remarkable. And I do remember when the scout gave it to me, he said 30 infusions. And I was just like, shut the. And then I drank it with him and he just kept on. I was like, whoa, okay, fair enough. We're going to need to start a TA group for these two, Tea Drunks Anonymous.
Probably. Although we're not very anonymous.
And I'm sure that we're not alone, right? People will join us on that.
Yeah, man. Ooh, looking forward to tea after dark.
Yes, our house is a tea lab, but the problem is that we forget the experiments
Yeah.
and only discover them
When we tidy up.
when we're clearing up our shelves. We're like, oh,
True.
we were meant to test that. That was 5 years ago.
Yeah. Nice surprise, though.
Nice surprise. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. All right, people.
Not alone. Thanks, Nova.
There are plenty more questions coming, but we can't answer them all. And it's 1 hour and 50 minutes, approaching 2 hours. This is starting to look like one of our Mayleaf sessions, the epic Mayleaf sessions that were 2.5 hours.
You guys must be bored by now, like of watching us just. I don't know what we're doing, to be honest. You're waving your hand.
We're just chatting it out.
We're waving. No, we're. I was imagining waves on the sea. I was imagining waves on the sea. I was imagining waves on the sea.
Because of my hands. Is that why you're waving?
Yeah, maybe.
Can you do this though?
I think so. Better than you, innit? Oh, look at that smoothness.
What are those little hip hop
I was doing
moves?
this earlier. Wait.
Oh, here's the church. Oh.
Is this the church?
Okay, this is getting silly. This is getting very silly.
So sorry.
So sorry.
I'm
Apologies.
putting it away.
We are wasting your precious
my
attention.
goodness.
We don't want to do that.
Yes.
So
basically, white teas aged great.
yeah, so we highly recommend
Yes.
taking all of your white tea and aging it for at least 30 years.
Yes.
All
And
right.
then when you drink it, don't drink it live in front of 160 people. Drink it with good friends by yourself.
In the comfort of
In
your
the
own home
comfort.
with people that you can be extremely silly with.
Yes. Yes. And this 50-year-old Lual is delectable.
It is delectable. Although somehow, unbelievably, it became overshadowed.
Should we do a giveaway of that Lual?
Oh, you are kidding. This is our 1970s Lual. Why are you doing this now?
What about some of the tidying
We were just
up
about
that
to
we're
go.
doing?
We were just about to go and you had to like drop the giveaway bomb.
I just
All right, but this time do something that's like...
Oh yes, that's right. It's coming up with how to come about it, isn't it? I mean, how to create a competition. That is true. That is the problem, isn't it? It's hard to come up with a proper. It's just having to scroll through lots of answers as well.
Yeah.
Should we just like?
Should we just pick randomly?
Yeah.
Should we just pick randomly now? Let's just pick randomly now. Pick randomly now.
What? How do we pick though?
Dice.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
The
Is there
first-
anything function
so
on here to
what?
pick randomly? Is there a random
do
picker?
what about I get a dice? Yeah, I roll it, and then whatever top comment comes up on our screen.
Top comment? What do you mean? How do you do top comment?
Top,
See, we've really thought this through. This is why. This is why we don't do this. This is why we should never do this. How do we do this? I can't start figuring this out now.
We give it to 161 people. A little sampler. Get rid of all our tea.
All right, we're gonna have to pick somebody, right? So
What about if I close my eyes and I point?
they'll be going so fast. Actually, can we stop it? Okay, so I'm gonna be on my finger here, right? I'm not gonna look. You say stop, I hit it, and it will show a comment, and that person wins.
Okay, but
Right?
I look at you, so I don't see the name.
Yeah, we don't see names. So all that you need, no, you got to write something more than me. What should they have to write?
Why? What is the point? You're not looking at it anyway.
Because I want a barrage of silly comments.
Okay, the silliest thing you can think of right now? What princess would you want to be?
Yeah, which...
What? Which princess?
No, which Disney villain do you most
better.
associate yourself with? You can start typing it in now. There's a delay. So it's going to be, once we start
Squirt
seeing it.
You guys.
Here we go. Forget the top comment. I'm going to pour this.
Yeah.
I can't believe you did this. I was just about to go. And you're giving away like that. You can never get that ever again. You do realize that?
Just one. I just feel bad that, we've been banging on about how good this is.
No, I'm not giving this.
No, we clearly can't give that away. My gosh, the stress. But I was thinking at least something else from like Otherwise, it feels mean.
Okay, stop looking.
Okay.
Ready? Countdown, or you do what you do.
Stop.
Here we go. Who won?
Jafar.
Seth
Seth
won.
won.
Seth won. Seth won.
Wait, let me write it
Jafar.
down.
Seth won. No, Seth won. Please just write to us.
Yes.
Write to us from the website. From the website, go to the website, go to the contact us,
Wow,
send us an
Jafar.
email, and we will organize it.
You're
right?
a dark
Make
horse,
sure you,
then.
because the team receives the email. So just say, hey, I won the competition. Go ask Don.
I won the
He will tell
competition
you.
for the live tea session and write the date. Because, like,
All right,
you
there
know.
you go. We're not doing another one. That's it. People, we love you. You are our weird little. It's like voices in the head, right?
Yeah.
We know you exist, but in this weird room with just us and this tea,
it is like
you are these beautiful, angelic, celestial beings just
floating around,
flapping around us.
Actually, we probably are like that. Like our minds are basically interconnected right now. We're a hive of consciousness coming together.
We're the collective consciousness depicted as weird high cloud shelf fairies just fluttering around.
Oh my goodness, can you imagine if every single person in the world, including children, just meditated and thought about one beautiful thing? I don't know, like lifting one specific object in the world, and it actually elevated.
Pour this tea for me.
Can you imagine?
Imagine if it moved. Greek chorus of chaos. I like that. That's how we're going to end it. The chorus of chaos. Hallelujah to all of you. Thank you for joining us on these mental sessions. We will be back next Wednesday. We will be.
Yes,
we're still
we're
here
back.
next
Yes,
Wednesday.
yes.
But then after that, we're going to go for a little hiatus, a little break.
Again.
Next Wednesday, make sure you join us. Tell a friend. Let us build up the numbers. Hit the like on the way out. Did it again. Remembered. We will see you next week. We bid you adieu, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, and all other languages that say see ya later, people.
Have a good day, night.
Good day, night, morning.
Bye, bye.
Love you lots.
Yes,
Bye.
Bye.